I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay, yay, yay. I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this nigga up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit. Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime? And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, because we get ashy. But you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for niggas. Because maybe they're not new rules, actually, because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson, and he was whooping ass. Everybody ass, but mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass. And he had a white woman, Mae West. They couldn't stop this black man. So they gave him trafficking. In the 1800s, taking a white woman across the lines was, if he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped boxing. I thought I told you that we won't. Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. You can't take anybody to Vegas. Damn sure don't bring them to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules. Please tell me what was illegal.
So a lot of people, including Faizon Love, came out recently yesterday and was saying comments about he doesn't know how the charges against Diddy are actually getting placed on him. And we also had Lil Boosie come out recently and just said, most people do what Diddy do. It's just Diddy a little freakier. That's all. And to be honest with you, you don't really, and for Boosie to say that, we don't really know what Diddy did. I don't know Diddy like that. I don't know Boosie like that. So I don't know what he did. Like, maybe he should be elaborating more. If he gonna speak on it, he talking about he just freakier than everybody. I don't know what he is as far as what he's doing. I don't know who he like, because over the years, a lot of people have sat up here and said, man, we think Puff swing both ways. A lot of people ain't sat up here and said nothing extreme about, he kidnapping this person, and this all allegedly. We ain't said none of that. We was sitting up here saying, man, I don't know what all this partying stuff he talking about. He talking about he ain't never party with dudes like that. And people knew he had Cassie around, but still we was like, man, he's suspect. So first of all, a lot of these dudes, and it ain't nobody else's business to go around and tell who swing both ways or not, or who do this. But a lot of these dudes was sitting up here acting like, man, all y'all think celebrities, all these dudes are just gatekeepers and you got to sleep with somebody to get an opportunity and this and this. That's what it's looking like. That's what it looks like. It looks like a lot of these guys had to go through certain things to get these little opportunities they got. Because if you notice, Puff ain't really mess around, even like with the Craig Mack thing. They were saying, Craig Mack's not the best looking guy, and he's not the best looking guy, so they ain't really promote him like that, a bad boy, and everything else. And if you notice on his pictures, he cover up his face a lot. So that automatically gave me a red flag, like, man, his dude care too much how I do look. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers, every rapper ain't the most handsome guy ever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are below average looking compared to, from what the girls, the girls who are into that stuff or whoever else was into it, they say, oh, this guy looks better or that guy doesn't. Biggie wasn't no person who was getting all the girls like that. So, but at the same time, they make a references like, man, Biggie got kind of lyrics. What he talking about sound like dudes or whatever. That's when I heard a lot of that popping up. But the crazy thing is, and I'm going to get to this and I'm going to swing back to the regular topic. Oh, well, I'm going to say that for later. But I'm going to come back to it later on. Mr. C. When Mr. C passed away recently, I was like, man, Mr. C passed away right after this Diddy stuff started coming out. And who was better to talk to than Mr. C about all this stuff that's going on now? Mr. C came out during the pandemic and was like, yeah, man, I swing both ways. I like dudes and girls. Nobody in hip-hop New York media said anything. That was a huge red flag for me. I don't care what nobody says. It ain't breaking the law, but it's a lot of lying going on because the first thing that comes up when you talking about hip-hop in Atlanta, people say, oh, man, yeah, these dudes, all them dudes down there, they gay. And I'm like, what? All them dudes down there gay? Like, they go past all the New York been running hip-hop, and New York, we made this, and they go past all that. And Diddy got this long history of swinging both ways, messing with dudes, and all these rumors, and you had Exhibit come out, and everything else. And people will be like, yeah, Atlanta, man, they the ones just like that. Bruh, listen to the history of hip-hop in Atlanta. You got Mr. C that came out, Biggie's official DJ, partner, one of his best friends that came out and said he like both of them. He like men and women. Nobody said anything. Imagine if that was Young Thug that came out and said that. Imagine if that was a DJ from Atlanta or something like that. Or somebody that was working with T.I. or these other people. Imagine if they came out and said, man, we like dudes and girls. Or what if somebody, Rich Homie Quan DJ came out and said, man, we like dudes and girls out here, man. Biggie Smalls DJ came out and said that. Nobody said anything. So so when I heard that, I'm like, is somebody gonna break up Puff name? But that's when the New York bias comes in, though. That's why a lot of this news ain't never really came out. Because they out here protecting dudes, but then they be like, look, Atlanta. But then it's like, hey, what about what Puff got going on in New York? Oh, I don't know nothing about that. Oh, you don't know nothing about that? I thought you know everybody in Atlanta. I mean, in New York. Fat Joe, all these dudes. Oh, Puff. You know Puff, man, Puff. The only person I seen actually go at Puff recently was Kanye. Everybody else was sitting up here. Yeah, Puff, man, Puff the man. You know, he got that money here. He got Sean John, he got Ciroc. I'm trying to get like Puff is. You had Rick Ross up under Puff to the point where people was like, why are these dudes so close to each other? Why is this? And Rick Ross is always around Puff. Puff is always around Rick Ross. He's always around him. And for people to kind of look at it like, oh, he's just freakier. I don't know what he's been doing. When the Epstein and Weinstein stuff came out, I didn't know what them dudes was doing. I just heard the news that came out after the fact because we heard a lot of different people saying, oh man, Weinstein them did this. They had this situation. Then you had girls that was working with Weinstein end up going to jail for trafficking and other stuff and kidnapping and stuff like that. So with the Weinstein thing, that was a big issue. It still is. But a lot of people don't want to look into it like that. And those guys were working out of New York too. Look what they were doing. Just keeping it a buck. Not saying it's a New York thing. I'm just telling you. Before people start saying, oh yeah, Atlanta, man. Bruh, this has been going on since Biggie them was around. His DJ said that they were swinging both ways. So for people to be out here like, man, y'all be thinking everybody go like that, man. Swing like this. That's what's going on. You ain't watching the news? We've been telling y'all this. Now Boosie, somebody heard, man, he just freaky. Yeah, he freakier, all right. He definitely is. I ain't partied the way Big Diddy said he talking about he partied. Then the way everybody, oh man, a Diddy party? You remember how people used to say that? I'm like, man, what kind of parties is this? Because, I mean, you can't, all you gonna do is have some girls over and do what you do. I mean, ain't no party gonna get more excited than that unless, and then everybody talking about, well, you know, they got them other parties where it just be anybody in there, dudes. And so now everybody wants to sit up here and put all this stuff together. But my whole thing is this. We don't know nothing. These dudes been holding back. This is my reason for saying all that. These dudes been holding back so much information. When people been sitting up here saying, oh man, them dudes doing this, they doing that. Oh, you gotta go to the party to do this. So the fact that I even gotta be a certain way to go hang out with y'all or the party. So to go to a Diddy party, or I'm gonna give y'all another example too. Cause this a red flag for me too. That all white party that Lil Baby them and all them was at recently. I ain't never seen no pictures like that at no Diddy party. But I'm gonna say right here, this that all white party, that was a red flag too. Diddy went in at that party. And I seen some Diddy vibes all in that party. But that's gonna be something for down the line that I'm gonna talk about. But man, a lot of that stuff been going on already. Now dudes want to speak up like, yeah, man. Man, if you wouldn't even known him, Puff, he wouldn't even be speaking up. And that's a fact. I got the same energy when he and people like, man, why y'all always doing this to black folk? What are you talking about? See, these older people, they be saying some crazy stuff. Why is who doing what to Puff Daddy? Or P. Diddy, whatever his name is. Why are we doing what to him? Supporting him for almost 4 generations, 30 years supporting him, even when he was out here getting rappers shot, sleeping with different women, beating up men who end up passing away, a whole bunch of people that died around him. Like, it's past the freak stuff. The stuff y'all thinking about, this all trafficking and everything else, it's past all that with some of the people who's judging Puffy. We talking about the trafficking and he just freaky. We ain't thinking about none of that. This ain't our case. We don't know none of this evidence. This evidence somebody else get. Only thing I know about Puff is he got a lot of rappers that been around him, and a lot of security guards, and a lot of other people that done died around him. Business partners, mentors that done died at a young age. If it was natural causes, it was pretty weird for them to be natural causes at 40, 50 years old. That's a lot of natural causes. But that's my red flag. The fact that him and a lot of other people who's billionaires, that these people call billionaires, and then when they get mad at somebody like Kanye, he ain't no billionaire no more. That's the red flag for me. Now you want me to take up for you because your friends who put you in this position turn their back on you. Now the fans who've been supporting you all these years, even throughout all these rumors, even when he was doing the verses a couple of years ago, when he jumped on live with the gray beard, looking like an old man, gray beard, during the shutdown, when nobody going out here even going at Puffy like that. They wasn't even joking about his gray beard and everything like that. Had a full gray beard, still dyeing it. You barely even hear people mentioning that he dyed his beard. So all that stuff I noticed. I'm like, oh yeah, he's still protected. So for people to be like, man, this is gonna ruin everything for black men out here, bro, it's already ruined, bro. Most of the stuff Puff done brought to the game of hip hop has been ruined. He done made rappers. The media getting on TV talking about rappers killing each other. He done made that normal. He made that normal. I want people to get that through their skull. Puffy, he the one who made the rap beef in the New York, the East Coast, West Coast. Rap beef wasn't even thorough like that until he got that. He took it mainstream, all the way mainstream, to the point where they talking about the best rappers who died, when they found out, the best rappers, The fans calling the best rappers that ever lived the guys who just died. Oh, these guys still arguing about these guys who died. Oh, so they like the rappers who died more than they do the rappers who are alive. Oh, okay, cool. Now everybody's supposed to, yeah, they take life insurance policies out on rappers. Why Puffy ain't telling nobody none of this information? He been around all these folks, all these business folks for years. Whether they white or black, he done been around all these folks for years. And he ain't told black folks no business secrets. He ain't told us nothing. Now he 50 years old. People like, yeah, he finna start telling. He finna start snitching. He ain't got to tell a snitch. They know what's up. They already know because they was partying with him. They know what's up. They done got him locked up before he can even say something. They know what's up. And if he wanted to say something, he would have been said it. They got him in there because they like, hey, man, he got everything. Hey, that's still jail. It's still prison. You can get touched in there too. He can get touched in there. If they can get if Epstein can get up out of here and like they said he did, and we ain't heard about Epstein's girlfriend or nothing since she got locked up, it could be the same way with him. We don't even know if she locked up. To be real with you. And all the folks Puff was hanging out with, comfortable with these people, knowing what they been doing. They knowing what he been doing because they been bragging about his parties. They ain't bragging about nobody else's parties over the years. Oh, Puff parties, man. His parties is at another level. Look how crazy Puff parties is. And then Boosie the same. Boosie, hey, if Boosie want to be, I'm going to tell you, Boosie is one of them situations. I didn't agree with you on a few things when you stuck your neck out there. You said some stuff that, and the people that, and the fans, I'm going to say this now. The fans is the ones who kept Boosie's name alive when he was locked up. When they were trying to cancel him over Lil Nas X. The fans is the ones who kept Boosie's name alive right now. Even though he did some other stuff I ain't agree with, I ain't gonna speak on now. But they kept his name alive. Cause them folks tried to cancel him. Tried to cancel his little Boosie bash. He was out there crying, oh y'all, just take the shot cause I need to do my Boosie bash. So man, come on, man. Like for real. But him speaking on that situation, bro, you've been known for throwing little parties lately. And them folks can throw your name in there easy, man. Y'all know Boosie be doing them parties too. I'm not saying that. That's what these folks will bring up. You know how the media work. They'll be like, oh, he trying to defend Diddy? Oh. Bro, you know it's people out there. If the media going full blast to him, you already know what time they on. Boosie smart. Yeah, we don't know if he's going to be free or not after this situation or not. So ain't nobody all the way guaranteeing that he going to be this or that. We don't know what the situation is. But it's funny to me that now that rumors are getting confirmed, like, hey, man, this dude like dudes. Oh, he said he didn't. So the fact that he said he wasn't messing with guys and stuff and gonna find out that he's had some history with them and messing with them, a lot of fans don't trust that. So now they looking at it like, man, this dude he ain't even telling the truth, man. We don't know what he got going on. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We do not be knowing what these dudes got going on. I know a lot of people saying, man, they trying to get him like they did R. Kelly. We don't know what R. Kelly had going on. R. Kelly is not these people don't come out and they don't share everything with us like they do these other people. To the fans that they done been around, R. Kelly could have put out a couple of hours interview talking about, hey man, I did this, and 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 this. He could have been ahead of the game. He got to wait till somebody drag him to the courtroom. Then he got to be like, yeah, I did this, this, and this. But at the same time, that ain't how it goes. That's definitely not how it goes.